He is a singular human being, I'll say that. I'm not grabbing onto the outside of planes or jumping from building to building.
Jon, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
To talk about a film that I am so in love with. I came out of it and I just wanted to burst into tears because it was so wonderful. Was it as emotional for you as it was for me?
Very much so. I mean, I think a big part of it is experiencing a movie in a movie theater again, you know, and going to the cinema and having this experience with other people and sharing this incredible film that we made and that we made for the big screen and having people see it the way it was meant to be seen. It's very exciting. Not for nothing, it's also been a couple of years that we've been sitting on this movie for a while, so it's nice that people are finally seeing it.
But it's Top Gun, and it has such an affinity with so many people. Did it mean that much to you, even the first one?
Of course, yeah. I was a 15-year-old boy when I saw the original in theaters, and it was the definition of cool in 1986. You know, it was Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer, Tom Skerritt, Rick Rossovich. I mean, I could name the whole cast. It's Anthony Edwards. Like it was exciting to see it, and it was like I said, it defined cool. Aviators and leather jackets and motorcycles and airplanes and all that stuff was awesome. And what Tony Scott established in that first film was a look and a vibe that was very much the definition of what it was to be a cool dude back then.
And here you are in it. Did you get a chance to go up in any of the fighter jets?
No, I did not. I did not have to do the significant training that they had to go through too. And I don't know if you've spoken to any of the pilots, but they had to really go through a lot, and that's on purpose. You know, I mean, it's a significant stress on the body what those pilots go through, and they didn't take it lightly. And then it's right there on the screen. You see it. You know, you see what they're going through. It's impressive.
Didn't know if anyone took you up in just for a little joyride at all.
Although I would not have been. I would not have been good.
I would have got that written into my contract. I was like, at the end of it, take me up for a spin. Working with Tom must be pretty special, right?
He is a singular human being. I'll say that. You know, he's a movie star. He's been at the top of his game for the last 4 decades. I mean, there's not a lot of guys like that left, and he's one of them. And his enthusiasm for not just this film, just making movies in general is pretty infectious. And that energy is really great to be around, for sure.
He pushes boundaries and he pushes himself, obviously, even with flying the planes and everything. He is to the extreme. What would you say is the most extreme thing that you're willing to do for a film?
Well, nothing like what this man does, for sure. I mean, I'm not grabbing onto the outside of planes or jumping from building to building. I don't know, the most extreme thing, get up early.
I mean, that's difficult for all of us.
Exactly,
I will be honest.
exactly. Come on, 6 a.m., Jesus.
That's fair enough, that's a good answer. And do you think, you know, I know that Tom is the heart and soul and the spirit of Top Gun, but if it was to go on, there was another one, do you think it could go on without Tom? Like someone like Miles leading?
I don't know about that. I think he is so identifiable with this franchise that you know, that there's a reason this is called Top Gun Maverick. And Maverick is so quintessentially American, it's so quintessentially Hollywood, it's all of this amazing stuff. And Tom, you know, I think there's a reason that it took 36 years to get this movie made, because they wanted to do it right, because they have a tremendous amount of respect for not only the original film, but for that character. And it's a big part of who Tom is and his career and everything else. So I think, I don't think there's a Top Gun without Maverick.
Yeah, although those guys who came in, they were great, right?
Amazing.
Like the new guys, what was it like working with those guys?
It was a thrill, I mean, honestly. And also you could tell that their enthusiasm was legit. A lot of them, their first movie at this level for sure. And they were very, very excited to be a part of it, as they should be. You know, I've been very excited to be a part of it. It's not my first rodeo, but yeah, it was very, very cool.
Oh, it's amazing. Like I said, I don't think we could have asked for a better sequel. So I'm sure it's very special to you, but it's going to be very special to a lot of fans.
Yeah, I think I'm very excited for people to finally see it. You know, it's been on the shelf for a couple of years, and you know, while the world sorted itself out. And I think that I'm very excited to share it with the rest of the world.